Thank you for subscribing and supporting this channel.
APC and the trouble still continue. The APC Northwest Vice Chairman, Salihu Lukman, is still, calling out the APC government, especially Tinubu's government. He has been bringing out all the shortcomings of APC and cautioning the leadership and the presidency to correct them. Again, in the same trend, he has come out now again to call Tinubu to order. Okay, so he has now asked Akonde, Ogbonaya Ono, and all the founding fathers of APC to call Tinubu to order. That Tinubu is running the government of a closed system. Okay, so we don't understand what that closed system means. Whether it's not a government of inclusion anymore, whether Tinubu is, of course, Tinubu is surrounding himself with his loyalists from Lagos, and other tribes are getting a kind of sidelined and are not feeling very bad about it. But again, let's see exactly where Salihu Lukman, the APC chieftain, is coming from. He said, call Tinubu to order. Okay, it's telling Akonde and Ogbonaya Ono and others. The former National Vice Chairman, Northwest of the All Progressives Congress APC, Salihu Lukman, has urged the founding fathers or the founding leaders who championed the major negotiation to produce the party in 2013 to call President Bola Tinubu to order for running a closed government. Prominent among the leaders that led the APC major negotiation in 2013 include Chief Bisi Akonde, Chief Ogbonaya Ono, Chief Rocha Sokorocha, and several others. Lukman insisted that both as APC and Nigerians, the party leaders have a responsibility to make all the needed sacrifices to win Tinubu administration back and put it on the path of emerging as an inclusive government managed by an envisioned progressive party, APC. So the party's chieftain, who stated this in an open letter to APC leaders titled Burden of Leadership, Open Letter to APC Leaders, said the party leaders and President Asiwaju Tinubu must resist the temptation of toying the path of self-destruction by continuing to operate as a closed government. Our leaders who led the major negotiation to produce APC in 2013 owe it to Nigerians to call President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to order and get him to recover whatever is left of his democratic and progressive credentials. Both as APC and as Nigerians, we all have a responsibility to make all the needed sacrifices to win President Asiwaju Tinubu administration back and put it on the path of emerging as inclusive government managed by an envisioned progressive party, APC. Okay, so APC leaders and President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu must resist the temptation of toeing the path of self-destruction by continuing to operate as closed government. Achieving that will require readiness on the part of all progressive Congress leaders to make all the sacrifices to regain their respect back, based on which they emerged as leaders and not bosses, he said. Now, wow. So the former Director General of the Progressive Governors Forum, PGF, expressed worry that it is currently difficult to dispute the allegation that APC is nothing more than an electoral vehicle to grab power. So even with that, the objective of grabbing power is limited to supporting former President Buhari, and President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to achieve their ambitions of becoming president. So all the sacrifices made by leaders of legacy parties that merged to produce the APC have been jettisoned. It is very disappointing that we have successfully created a party which has won 3 elections consecutively with hardly anything to show for it other than leaders who continue to manage the affairs of government exclusively in mode of dictatorship. As leaders in APC, we must accept responsibility for the present unfortunate reality whereby for the first time we have produced an elected government which is practically scornful to other political leaders. Since the time of former President Muhammadu Buhari, we have succeeded in producing elected government that audaciously imagine that they can manage the affairs of this country exclusively without allowing permissible consultations as provided in the APC constitution. So even former President Olusegun Obasanjo, with all his military background, never indulged in such grave undemocratic practice. So if for any reason during the tenure of former President Buhari this was the case, why should President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, being an atheist, a Democrat and a supposedly progressive politician, condone and adopt such undemocratic conduct? Why should President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu adopt the current unfortunate reality of practically winding up the APC? Is his leadership of the party assuming the form of serving as the receiver manager for the APC? If our leaders truly want to earn the respect of Nigerians, having succeeded in getting President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu elected, why should they limit the scope of their relationship with President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to only issues of being appointed into position in his government? Lukman also said the current political leaders are behaving more as overlords instead of taking steps to initiate engagement and avert looming danger. They are all becoming overlookers watching from their comfort zones. The bigger threat is the looming danger of rebellion against the harsh living conditions facing citizens, which may come with expression of wildcat anger against political leaders in the country. Potentially, this may be spontaneous without any leadership. Of course, already some of the flashes of protest, including the looting of warehouses and trucks conveying food items by angry citizens protesting hunger, are bearing some of these spontaneous, leaderless characteristics. So we must caution our leaders as things are, they are on the verge of self-destruction. It is very clear that President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's respect for political leaders in the country is weak, largely because of the failure to act as leader. Virtually all APC leaders are behaving more like bosses, he said. Oh boy, this guy verse. I'm telling you, the man verse. Where he had been very open anyway, saying everything the way they are right from beginning. Okay, let me see. I know that with what he has written, a lot of people will react to it. And someone said, did you call Buhari to order when he was doing his own? Idiot. So can you imagine? I insulting him for saying that. When Buhari was there, did you? And someone said, turn the fire, scatter you, idiot. Why are you calling the names of Ogbonaya and the Okoro Hausa? The people, owners of Nigeria, said they are not good to rule Nigeria. Hookworm, please leave Igbos alone. Allow us. Nah, that be smart. I don't give up from that angle again. No. I say, look, man, you don't know what you are saying to performing President Tinubu because he blocked corruption. Northerners are knowing and are now crying because they too depend on government money. Go and farm. No free money again, please. Now, wow. Look, man, you don't know what you are saying, to a performing president. Not be small performing president. I'm sorry, you have about 7 years and some months to bear these agonies. Wait for your turn. I want to call. Nah, this one is very serious. So everybody has come out to him to tell him to keep quiet. Whether what he's saying makes sense or not, they don't want to know. So that is it coming from Salihu Lukman. Thank you for listening. And then let's have your comment for learning and sharing.